Hey guys, ArchieLuxury, ArchieLuxury, and I'm on the ArchieLuxury corporate channel. A little bit itchy feet. The fucking carpet bugs are back. The carpet beetles are back with a fucking vengeance. They've been hibernating. Those sons of bitches have been hibernating, and they're back. So guys, what can I say? What can I say exactly? I'm back in the saddle. I got to be honest with you guys. It's it's very tough. It's very tough. This YouTube gig is back. It's hard. It's hard, man. Now I got to be honest with you. There, I've come back. I'm wearing the Air King, and I really love it. I love it. I love it. Three-hander, just love it. You know, it's just simple. I was wearing the Daytona yesterday, and I don't know if I really enjoy wearing it because it's such a valuable, expensive watch. I just love wearing simple steel stunners. Steel stunners, simple steel stunners. That's what I like to wear. And it's nice, big size. It's not a little girly Air King. This is 40 mil. 369 Explorer dial with the side markings there, which I've got to tell you the truth. It's fucking amazing. And they didn't fuck up the hands like the Explorer 1 where the hands were too small. These are the big hands, which is quite nice to have the Explorer with the smaller hands. Please start super chatting now. The gates are open. What else has been going on? Rat 2.0. Rat 2.0. We've got another rat, and I'm going to be making a video this week on Rodent 2.0. And I'm just going to take some notes as I'm chatting to you guys. How do you get a YouTube channel to pop? Well, firstly, you've got to be really friendly. All welcome. All welcome. That's what you need to do there. You need to buy subs. You need to buy views. You need to spruik garbage. You need to I'm thinking about starting a new channel called Rodent 2.0, or gotta think of a really cool name. Yeah, the urban rodent. Actually, rodent might be a bit hard. But I had to think about this. I'm going to start a new channel where I'm gonna just do. It's going to be like a comedy, spruiking garbage, spruiking absolute fucking shit. You got to add a little bit of Rolex there because you got to have some Rolex backbone. Yeah. So got to have coffee. That's right. Sorry, you need to have coffee. You need to be hip. What else do you need to do? What else would you need to do? What else? I'm just thinking. So, I mean, these guys are, you got to buy views, buy subscribers. It's all fake and furious. That's the way it goes there. That could be a cool idea. I got to think about this. Guys, I got to tell you, I'm really in love. I rang my good friend Austin Daniels last night. I rang Austin. He's a really, my phone then cut out, but I was talking to Austin for about half an hour. He's a really cool guy. I really love him. He's really, thank you, Ted. He's a really cool guy. Austin is really, really cool. He said to me, you know, he couldn't be bothered spruiking garbage. He couldn't be bothered spruiking garbage. And yeah, that's kind of true. You know, I feel the same way. I couldn't be bothered spruiking shit. Yeah. What else can I say there? It's all fairly good there. Yeah, I gotta say, you know, I was talking to Austin and I said, you know, who could be fucked spruiking fucking Christopher Wards or fucking Brumont? Who wants to spruik garbage? Absolute fucking garbage. I like Rolex. Rolex, get with the fucking oh, thank God, blue shirt, but I was fucking dying there. Blue shirt Buddha, Pontiff, what happened to Samantha and Biscuit? Yes, Samantha and Biscuit. That's a series I'm working on. That's a very interesting series. That's a series for Patreon supporters only. I'll be releasing that. Bursa, Arch, if you're facing execution, what would your last meal be? Oh, fuck! Execution. I tell you what, you know, I just want something simple, and I go to Pizza Hut. I want the Supreme, not with the fucking pineapple. They fucked up the order last time I went there. I don't want fucking pineapple. I think a Supreme, a pepperoni, thin and crispy pepperoni, and a prawn. Three pizzas. I'd go 3 pizzas. Yeah, man, 3 pizzas. Yeah, fucking hell, man. The good old pizza days. Woody, New Yorker, $2. Happy Saturday, AC. What's you up to? Well, I got to tell you, I'm going to be making some vids today. I got a good friend of mine in New York. He's just bought a Rolex Submariner in solid gold. He wants I'm going to do a vid for him. He's a cool guy, really cool guy. He just wants a bit of respect. Just wants a little bit of respect. Jin, hello, Vin. Jin's actually in the... Hello, Jin. Where's Jin gone? Hi. So I got to tell you the truth there. It's looking very, very, very cool. Yeah. What am I going to do? I got a few. Oh, Envy Scotsman, $3. Get Clive and Loudmo Tim on for a circle jerk. Thank you, Envy. I love Envy. Envy's the guy. He's the Sydney guy who's got the white dial Daytona, and he's also got a Sea Dweller, pre-ceramic Sea Dweller, which he fucking stole. You fucking stole that. 2 Rolexes. Very happy. I mean, I reckon that's a very good collection to have there. 2 Rolexes and a Sea Dweller. Clay Clement, $1. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Woody, New Yorker, $2. I'm waiting for my Indian dinner express video 2. Yes. Yes, Indian. Yes, I'm organizing that. The local Indian place closed, but I've got another one. We'll be doing that this week. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Yeah, so I got an Envy Scotsman and a Speedy. Fuck! 2 Rolexes and a Speedy. Fuck me dead. This guy's building a collection. Slow down, Envy Scotsman. You don't want that wife to divorce you or get nasty. Fuck, 2 Rolex. He's got a fucking 2-tone Daytona, which I got to be honest with you, for an average man, well, for a working man, that's a fucking hard watch. That's a Grail. two-tone Daytona. He's got the white dial. He's got a pre-ceramic Sea Dweller. And he's got a Speedy. What Speedy? Was that the plastic Speedy, I hope, NV? NV Scotsman? I hope that's a plastic one. Manual wind, of course. Fuck, what a beautiful collection. Fuck. All he needs now is a GMT. Maybe the Tudor Pepsi. Tudor Pepsi would be very, very cool. Anyhow, I'm going to do a video on rodents this week. I got to do rodents. Yes, sir. I got to go to that Indian restaurant. I got to go there. Hey, $2 from Clay Clements. I got the Deep Sea 126660 James Cameron Hoot. Yes. That is a very... It's a great watch. I think the James Cameron is fucking gorgeous. That is a proper fuck off. Get out of the way. I need to do some serious fucking barrel diving. Get out of my fucking way. Yeah. Mr. 2, $3. How do you feel about Sydney trains government workers? Sydney Rail, Sydney trains government workers. I'm fucking angry. I was late to get to the airport. I've just woken up early. By the way, James Reedy, £2. Thank you. And then the cunts, there's no cunts there. There's no cunts there telling you where to go or what train. The bus stops, so the bus takes you into Central Station. I had to walk fucking 300, 400 meters. Then there's just a fucking shit fight as to which... Hello, speaking of shit fights, hello, how are you?
Good, how about yourself?
Angry and vicious and nasty, okay? Angry, vicious and nasty.
The usual.
Yeah, I spoke to Austin Daniels last night, and I was just saying to him what a sellout fucking Christopher Ward guy was. And he said, you know something? I can't be fucked talking about fucking Brumonts or Christopher Ward's. I talk about Rolex. He's interested in watches that he likes. And that's the same with you. See, I got to be honest with you. Even though I do this full time, I'm stupid enough just to talk about what I like. I've never followed direction very well. I've never followed guidance. And
you've never followed dietary guidelines either.
No, I'm actually going to see a dietitian. I'm hoping to see a dietitian soon. Now, I want to tell you this. I got to be honest with you. I don't have anything interesting about Christopher Ward or fucking Brumonts. I'm not fucking interested. I don't know about you. You said this in your video. I remember watching your video. I like that new office you've got there. That desk is a bit small for the printer and the fax machine. You could, you couldn't squeeze anything else more on that desk, could you? Because you do know the fax machine and the printer is supposed to have a bit of space to let air go in and out. You do know that, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah, so just letting you know. Okay, you said in one of your videos you couldn't give a fuck about talking about Christopher Ward. You couldn't give a fuck about talking about fucking Brumonts or fucking cheap, nasty fucking shitters. You just don't fucking care. It's interesting. Christopher Ward, they've done a fantastic job. They've gone for a big dive watch. They realized blue is the hot color. They put a shitter fucking just a standard low-level ETA movement. RCO, $2. Better watch, 40 mil Sea Dweller or the pre-ceramic sub. When he says 40 mil Sea Dweller, does he mean ceramic Sea Dweller or pre-ceramic Sea Dweller? Personally, if I had a choice of a pre-ceramic sub or a pre-ceramic Sea Dweller, I'd go Sea Dweller. I think it's a better watch. Did you know when the Sea Dweller was new, they were more expensive than a Daytona at the time?
Yeah, I could see that. Probably a lot more engineering at the time.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're talking 90s sort of deep sea, sorry, 90s Sea Dweller. I'd go Sea Dweller all the time. It's a little bit of a purist watch because the Submariner is so iconic with the bubble and all that sort of shit. But personally, Sea Dweller, I love the Sea Dweller. I owned one. I owned one many years ago, and I should have fucking. I mean, I had financial. Tanzil, $5. Thank you, Clyde. How much will you sell Archie a correct box to complete the Air Ving he bought from the Tingler straight out of the Judong factory?
Well, I'd have to. We'd probably have to wait for Jen's family to make the proper duplicate box. I think so. I think Jen would probably provide that when he's going to Australia.
John Reedy, £2. Thank you so much. Michael Kingdom, $1. Thank you so much. Thank you. Next, $3. Would you like me to model the sexy unicorn tee? Fucks. This is that. Actually, she looks amazing. Yes, madam. Yes, madam. And don't worry, I don't think you'd need a bra underneath either.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I would love you to do that, honey. You could use this as a pajama top for you. You know those pajamas? It's like a dress. It's long enough. Like, I don't know if you didn't see my latest video about the hotel I stayed in, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, it had a £2 from John Reddy. It had a communal. You just watch that video after you finish the live show today. It had a communal bathroom.
Really?
And there was pubic hair all over the basin, the wash basin. And I wasn't sure whether it was beaver or beard. Was it beaver hair or beard?
Kind of hard to tell, really. Envy Scotsman, $8 Australian. Clive, the new studio's garbage. There's no cheap, nasty sheets or vacuum. Arch, drink a whiskey or sing a song?
I might do that, actually. I've been a bit down lately. I got to be honest with you. I really love this. I really, 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 really love this Air King. It's simple. I hated the Air King. I hated the Air King. I really did hate it. And I got to be honest with you. I just adore it. I don't know what you think of it. You had an Air King, didn't you, Clivey?
I did. I like the splash of color on it.
It's the only Rolex that does that.
Yeah, it's got the
at this stage
green. It's got Air King in green, but it also has the coronet in bright yellow, which is they've done on the corporate logo, but never on a dial before. At least not that I can remember.
Yeah, it's pretty unique. I like the size. It's very. Is it the same case as the Milgauss?
I've heard that it is, but I can't verify it.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. I don't.
Wait, genius! You've got both of them. Why don't you tell us? Pull them both out and put them side by each other.
Yeah, I've actually got the other one in the bank safe. I got the other one in the bank safe. Yeah, I just love it. I don't know what it is. I don't feel comfortable.
Tanzil and Sari, $5 Canadian. Archie, do you think that the Hair King, Donald J. Haynes, did the right thing by selling Clivers the black?
He sold Clivers the what? Pooh. Hello. Do we have contact? Houston, do we have a problem? Houston?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Sorry, read that again there. Tanzil, $5. Archie, do you think that Hair King Donald J. Haynes did the right thing by selling Clivers the black GMT given today's resale? Look, in all honesty, to Don, and I've disliked him for a long time, but I have a love-hate relationship with Don Haynes. I got to be honest with you. How the fuck can any of us pick this shit? Okay, it's very, very hard, especially me. I'm too close to the wood to see the forest. And I got to be honest with you.
You mean the trees?
Exactly. I'm too close to the hare to see the beaver. Does that make sense? I'm too close to the bush to see the beaver.
I mean, you're going to say, well, how could anyone have known that they were going to discontinue the black GMT?
And who would have known it would have exploded in value? Now, I got to be honest with you. Bursa, $2. Let's just click this one out. $2. Archie, is the day your next roll-eye? Too expensive. You look at what I'm buying. I'm buying affordable. Look at what I've bought. Look at the watches I've bought. They've all gone cheaper, 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 cheaper. Okay? I ain't buying. I might be buying an Oyster Perpetual next. Man, I don't have the funds to buy solid gold. I can't.
John Reedy, 20 pounds.
Wowzers.
John Reedy, 20 pounds.
Wowzers. Thank you, John Reedy. Michael Kingdom, $2. One fuck off Rolex done. Budget 30K. Best, no Daytona. Ah! Fucking hell, man. What the fuck? That's like saying, that's just, no Daytona. No, okay, 30,000. What would I buy for $30,000? 30,000. I tell you what I would buy. You know what I would buy? Solid gold, yellow gold Submariner. That's what I would buy. You can get that smidgen under 30 because I just got a friend of mine in New Jersey. He's just bought a 30. He had the same sort of money. He was saying, "Do I go for it?" I was trying to say, get a steel Daytona. It's bank safe. Your money's. He said, he wants respect. He wants to be known. Get a fucking yellow gold Submariner in gold. Or I'd also go GMT, gold GMT, yellow gold G. That's been dropped from the lineup. I reckon. Beautiful.
Yeah, they still have one by me, a yellow gold with the green dial, one of the original ones. RCO, $2. Admit it, Arch, you hate the Air King. Shitter.
I actually love it, man. I got to tell you.
Hey, Captain Zed Jinx, he said the exact same thing. Gold GMT with the green dial.
I got to tell you, man, I just love it, man. I love it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just do. Okay.
It's unconventional, and with the different dials, with the different numbers, the different styles, the different fonts, it's bipolar. But it's kind of the Archie Rolex when you think about it.
I thought I hated the Air King. I hated it for so long. My friend Dave bought it, and I said, "What the fuck you buy that for?" He bought it at retail, no discount. I said that was stupid. And what sort of happened?
Okay, $3 super chat by Mr. 2. Airport chicken burger with lots of mayo or pizza?
Well, it depends on the quality of the pizza. Are we talking Domino's reheated from last night, or are we talking gourmet wood-fired? And what toppings? Okay. Airport chicken burger. Okay, Jin Tingler, how are you? Okay, no worries. He's there, but he's not there. Clive, tell me this. Would you get an Air King back again?
Possibly. Well, I wouldn't rule it out.
$2.
I mean, it is
RCO,
a really...
Air King is Bipolar Explorer. Yes, I agree. Tanzil, $10. Okay, Arch. We all know you need multiple roll-eye if you want to be a big swinging dig in Brisbane International Airport. But what are 3 watches that are up? 3 watches that are up and coming outside of the brand. Well, it's only Rolex, Tan. Okay, I think there's the Christopher Ward C60. There's the Brumont. What else is there? I would say, what else is there? What else is there? What else is there? There is nothing besides Rolex. There is absolutely nothing besides Rolex. There is nothing up and coming. That is a fallacy. A fallacy. It's a fallacy, Clive.
I think you need to get a man on the moon. You need to shop hard. You need to find a tritium man on the moon, professional moon watch.
Okay.
$5, Mark Goldberg. Love you, Arch and Clydesdale. I had a girlfriend that actually called. Never mind. Sorry I can't join you tonight. Dinner with a lady friend. Submariner, can it be my beater?
It can be anything you want it to be. It can be anything you want it to be. It can be anything you want it to be. By the way, did you know Austin Daniels was a professional photographer?
That explains how he can keep his hands so steady.
He's I was having a good talk to him. I got to be honest with you, Clive. I love Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. It's just Rolex. You reckon I should get a tritium Speedy?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're going to go up in value. RCO, $2. What are the 3 most desirable JLC non-reverso?
I got to tell you, JLC is fucking toxic. That brand is toxic. I love the brand. They make good stuff. I reckon the larger, the grande size reversos are very good. Wow. We've got a great super chat just come in there. Just read that quickly, Clivey.
Love your channel, Paul. Keep up the great work, pal.
Hey.
$5 Tanzil. Sorry. Archie, would you entertain the Austin Daniels challenge? Hold up your Air Peking to do a 15-minute video and see if the Kowloon bracelet survives.
Ha, 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 ha. Love it, love it, love it. The 3 most desirable JLCs. Look, I've got to be honest with you. I think the master controls are bad. The master compressors, they're fucking toxic, toxic, toxic. They're not a bad watch. They're just toxic. I honestly would say to you, what are the 3 most desirable JLCs non-reverso? They'd all have to be master control. What do you reckon, Clive?
Yeah.
Master compressor is never soft as shit.
$2 by Clay Clement. What about Grand Seiko?
Look, Grand Seiko, I think Grand Seiko makes some amazing stuff. The quality, I actually had one in front of me. I wanted to say it was garbage. It was a quartz one, a quartz Grand Seiko. But I looked at it and thought, fuck, I can't honestly bag it out. They are quality watches. Now, they're just not for me. What about you?
Well, I don't know. I've never seen one before. But, you know, Seiko, well, okay, $3, Mr. 2. AC, that's not the truth. You also love gay black men.
I do.
$2 by Woody New Yorker. I love Bear's Block Pain 50 Fathoms. Did you see Bear's video where he just did a Block Pain 50 Fathoms?
He's bought one?
He did a video on one. I'll put it that way.
Fuck! I'm disappointed, Bear. You're supposed to be on the Rolex team. Team Rolex.
Well, now keep in mind, Blazing Mark. Okay, wait. $2 Michael Kingdom. Rose gold date green dial or yellow GMT green dial.
Fuck. Both killer. Both killer. Both killer.
Green, no, GMT. Green dial, yellow gold all day long. Yes, please.
So you have to go sports. You have to go sports. But that rose gold is really cool, I must say. It is very cool. Very cool.
Oh, wait, here's another one. Sorry. Okay, Archie, you used to have the ultimate Rolex free collection. Breguet, 2 Pateks, JLC, AP Royal Oak. What happened?
Rolex is what happened. I tell you what happened is, okay, let's have a look at those collection there. The 2 Pateks, the Calatrava, what I sold it at, I sold my Calatrava, the white gold 5107 for 18.5 US.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're probably a little bit under that now, I think. The annual calendar, I sold that. That's the 5035. That's probably held its own. The Reverso I had. The Reverso's gone up a bit. I think they're about a 10,000. What do you think, Clive? Oh, probably in good condition, like it needs a service, it'll be 10,000 US, but that'd still be a hard sale to get 10,000 for it. The Breguet is soft as toxic sludge. My good friend, I got to tell you this now. I was in Sydney Watch Exchange. He has got 2 Breguets, one on a bracelet, one on a strap. He's had it for fucking months, 6 months. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. The AP, I tell you what.
Super chat, $2, Chip Wong. Why do you keep getting the Rolex dogs? Woof, woof.
Because that's all I can afford. Steel Sports, any Steel Sports Rolex I got to buy. And the Royal Oak, I got to tell you the truth, the boats, everything rises in a rising tide. So the 14790, I tell you the truth, I sold it too fucking cheap. It had the bluey grey dial. I was an idiot. I made a big fucking mistake on that one. That's probably worth about, what do you reckon that's worth now, Clive?
Which one?
I had the 37 mil Royal Oak, the 14790. It had a full AP service. You know, that's the one I got fucked over on the service, but it was perfect. Polished, serviced, absolutely perfect. What are they going for now?
No idea. I haven't looked for them.
I think you're probably looking 12 or 13. Okay, so I sold it for about, I sold it far too cheap. I was an idiot. I just wanted out. But I got to be honest with you, Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. What happened to the ultimate Rolex free collection? Well, Breguet's gone nowhere. The Pateks, dress Pateks, I got to be completely frank with you. I love my World Time, but I got to be honest with you. The Steel Sports Pateks is what's risen in paddock, okay? That Aquanaut Clivey's got, that's probably very sensible. My JLC, that brand has gone soft as shit. It's just fucking solidified, you know? The AP, look, it's gone up because the AP's gone up, but I got to tell you, AP's a very dangerous brand. Let me say this to you.
Now, Ving says, because now Ving says he likes the True Second.
I hate that model. The True Second is like the Rolex True Beat. It goes tick, tick, tick. It's actually quite hard to do that, by the way. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I never liked that complication. Rolex did it. I hated it as well. They're quite collectible. The Rolex True Beat is quite collectible. Tanzil, Archie, how many exercise machines will Clive have to sell on Craigslist when he gets fisted on the AP Rouge service cost? It could be 3,500, 4,000 US, Clive.
Okay. Booster, have you washed that shirt since you got it?
Am I supposed to wash it? The colors will run.
No, you're not supposed to.
The colors will run.
You spray it with Febreze, preferably while you're still wearing it.
The colors will run.
Mr. 2, $8 Australian. A friend asked me which watch brand they should buy. I found myself yelling uncontrollably, Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. It's contagious. I need help.
100% right. Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. Dr. BBW, how are you, Doc?
I'm good, Pontiff. How are you? How are you, Clive?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm good. Good. Enjoying a holiday weekend.
Yes, it's a holiday weekend in Australia as well. Actually, it's Labor Day. I got to be completely honest with you guys. It's very, very, very hard at the moment there, okay? It's very hard. Do
you want me to read this comment by Vincent Ye, or will it piss you
off?
off?
Please do this.
His shirts don't even fit in the laundry machine. He has to get them professionally laundered like bed sheets.
No, I just hose them off. I hose them off. I go swimming in my father's pool and just hang them out. That's all I do. Don't worry, summer's coming up soon. Couple months, I'll go in the pool.
Nice.
Then he gets this really thick, scaly smudge around the perimeter of the pool, but that's not my fucking problem.
No, it's your father's.
I got to tell you, it's Rolex, Rolex. Doc, tell me this. You've been observing the Rolex market for a long time.
And I've dived into it a few times.
It's Rolex, 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 Rolex.
Okay,
I'm
$2 super chat by Booster. Dr. BBW, do we actually exist?
Well, depends on the definition of exist. There are some people who strongly believe, Elon Musk is one of them, that we may all be part of a simulation.
A simulation.
A computer program. They believe that, higher level beings have probably achieved the ability to create computer programs so realistic that we would be part of such a program.
Interesting thought.
So I don't know if that's what he's talking about, but it all depends on how you define exist.
Now, Dr. BBW, do you believe that aliens walk among us?
Well, this whole aliens thing, I think that there are other life forms and that probably there's such a vast separation between each one that we wouldn't encounter them, but who knows?
Okay, Hansel and sorry. Pull up ArchieLuxury.com job application section and describe to the punters your educational channel on how you can provide job-seeking advice.
I've got very good job-seeking advice.
What do we think about Clive's new backdrop?
Job applications. Here we go. I've got some very good. I'm going to put that up on the screen there. The job-seeking advice. I give all the good advice to the applicants. Share here. Here we go. There you go. Look at this. We've got answering selection, government jobs, answering selection criteria successfully. How to get the job interview, government job interview. What more do you want? It's all laid out for you guys.
Now, Archie, when you applied for a government job, did you emphasize how much you love gay men?
No,
Yeah,
that could be the problem. I got to tell you, it's Rolex or nothing. I'm sorry, it's Rolex. The whole market is Rolex crazy.
I'm lucky. When I got into the whole luxury thing, I happened to really like Rolex.
I've just had someone PayPal me a question. He sent money, $10. I'd like to. He's asking me. I've been meaning to get a black GMT master for some time since Basel 19 kicked off, and prices in Singapore have started to climb. Should I bite the bullet and buy now? Wait for the hullabaloo to die down? Or wait for the new black with maybe a Jubilee that may come along even soon? I think, to be honest with you, you've already missed it, Sunshine. The prices are super high. You've already well and truly missed it. Clive, what do you think?
Well, okay. Well, there's also something by Belia Cub, $7 Canadian.
Okay.
RP5, AP Royal 15500. Black or silver tap dial. Any other one you recommend for the same price?
Definitely black. Definitely black. Don't go silver. Definitely black. And for $19,500, look, definitely get black. But I didn't think you could really choose that. The other thing is I would do is, what else would you get for 19.5? What else would you get, Clive?
Go on the list at the AD and wait for a Steel Sky Dweller with blue dial. Okay, $5. We're running behind.
You can get a Daytona for that, can't you? 19.5, 20,000.
Yeah. Okay.
I go ceramic Daytona. Sorry.
Running behind. Tanzil and $5. Archie on ArchieLuxury.com, there's a section called the Snob Test. Please perform the test live on air with Clive and Dr. BBW. We'll get back on.
We'll get back to that there. That's another, that's almost an episode in itself.
Your ex is $30 super chat. Picked up today a couple of sublet dumpers. One is a 1 of 7 turbine. I emailed you pics. Also ordered special one all red.
I don't know what that means.
No idea.
He sent me. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute.
RCO, $5. When was the last time you donated to the prestigious nonprofit, the Society for Thin Dress Watches?
Yeah, that's I've kind of
That's archived.
Yeah, it's archived now. That was kind of a bad idea. It was smart at the time, but it turned out to be stupid.
Very popular in the 90s, right?
Very popular in the 90s. Yes. Now I got to tell you, that donation that came in there, that was from a super donator. Actually, he's the guy who paid me $500. $500 for a paid review. Okay.
Wow.
And he's a super collector. This guy is a super collector.
He's a super duper chatter.
Yes. So these watches here, they may not be to your liking. That's the only thing. He's got a Hublot. Do you like Hublots?
Oh my God.
Okay, let's have a look. Da 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 da. Here we go, guys. Take a look at this. What do you think?
Well, at least you can tell the time on it.
Ferrari Hublot. Just be honest. Speak freely. Speak freely.
Not my cup of tea.
It's a tourbillon. I think that's a tourbillon, isn't it?
It looks like a barf pellet.
Okay. Okie dokie. You weren't impressed by that one. That's okay. You don't have to like everything. I want honesty. We want honesty. And the other watch here. So okay, you didn't like the Ferrari. I'm still out on the Ferrari.
$5 super chat, Tanzone. Sorry.
Yes.
On ArchieLuxury.com, there's a section called lobbying. It claims that you'll lobby for any cause for $500. Can I forward this to Christopher Wart?
It's no problems. We'll lobby anything. I'm happy. I'm very loyal. Once I've been bought, I've been bought. What do you think of these guys?
Richard Mill.
What do you think of them?
I'm more in the classic watches.
Hublots. These are Hublots. Look, Hublots, guys. These are Hublots.
Oh, I thought they were Richard Mill.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. They're Hublots. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe?
How much? How much do they run?
That's a good question.
Well, see, I don't know. Because isn't that Hublot kind of ripping off Richard Mill?
Well, they ripped off AP. Why can't they rip off Richard Mill as well now?
Well, no, actually, I think the Hublot came out before the Royal Oak. I mean, before the Royal Offshore.
I got to be honest with you. I'd stick with Rolex.
Absolutely.
I think stick with Rolex. What do you think? Stick with Rolex. I think
$5 super chat by Booster. This is a good philosophical one. Which pisses you off more, low ballers or rich fucks that pay the minimum paid review fee with no tip?
Well, that guy there, I tell you what, his tip. That guy is I call him Sir Forever. He's actually a platinum. He is a platinum donor. He's a platinum member.
New York Punter.
What pisses me off, low ballers or rich fucks that pay? Yeah, rich fucks who pay minimum really piss me off.
Absolutely, rich fucks who pay 1% tip.
Even the ones, even when you're trying to sell a watch, you've got people lowballing you. That doesn't piss you off, or is that just thinking, okay, okay.
Well, it's all about what pisses you off more.
Super chat. $500. Archie sucks a Rolex through a garden hose.
We'll give it a try.
Okay. RCO, $2. You give us an update on your clock collection?
I basically sold them all off. I've got the only clocks I've got left there, guys. The only clocks I've got left is I've got a French marble clock there. You can see in the background. And in the cupboard, I've got a broken Cartier Santos desk clock, which it's not working. Okay.
Do you really need to have a clock anyway when you've got appliances with the time on it? And
I do like clocks.
Now, Captain Zed's basically, Captain Zed's also kind of a super collector himself. He says, I wear Hublot over Rolex. I've looked at them before, but I've just never quite pulled the trigger. Bear Cleaning watches, $10 Canadian. Paul, I did buy a block paint 50 Fathoms. Newest additions to my collection are Grand Seiko Snowflake and Black Steel Ceramic Daytona that finally joins my white Sharona. Prior to it, I got Pepsi Ceramic. Navitimer incoming. Okay, yeah. So Bear is also going to pull the trigger on the 806 1959.
Fuck. Is he out of his mind?
I don't think he cares about money.
If it's not just about money, I hate to say it, the 806 1959. Even we've looked at that before, and you said, "Fuck, that is a cool dial."
It is, but it's Breitling.
It's a nice watch. The risk is that you buy it for $8,000 and then
it's worth $5,000,
and then it comes out at
$5 or
$6
$2. Crappy just plain sucks. Well, on the other hand, and now Bear.
You really got something when you start
Omega releases limited edition releases all the time, and usually they suck and they don't hold their value. But every once in a while, they come up with a Snoopy, and that just might be the Breitling Snoopy.
So Bear Clooney's got a Pepsi Ceramic. Did he pay premium or retail?
Retail.
Fuck.
Well, you're rolling the dice when you get the Navitimer, and you think it might be the one that actually goes up rather than down.
Well, yeah, but yeah, well, no. If you're speculating, it'll be the last one you get.
Low ballers don't piss me off because I can always be abusive in my response to low ballers, but minimum paid review really.
RCO. I'm considering a grandfather clock. Any recommendations? Or a chiming desk clock? Trying to class my shit up.
Oh, I'd say really just get a Rolex and a Patek. Get a Patek.
Well, I mean, it sounds like he wants to have a grandfather.
I don't think clocks are worth that fantastic. Okay, they're not that fantastic. You can get Chip Wong, $2. Can you invite Craig, Ship, and Don Haynes on? No, we cannot.
That's another channel.
That Craig is a bit weird. Just between you and me, guys, he is a bit weird. You know that?
Oh, that's yeah.
Not in a good way.
Some people call it weird, and some people call it illegal.
John Reedy, £10. Thank you so much. NATO, $6. Weight loss update. Can you unbutton the Zegna suit yet? No.
Or can you button the Zegna suit yet?
No. It's gone.
Has anyone super chatted you to step on the scale?
No, I tell you honestly, I might be seeing a dietitian next week, Doc. It's not working.
John Reedy, £10. Wait for you, $5 super chat. Since the market is crazy for Rolex Steel Sports, is it worth it to go for other brands like JLC or Breitling?
No, definitely not. Rolex is it. It's Rolex. Rolex.
I'm even fascinated that I don't even think that.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 10 euros.
Speedmaster's going up in value.
It's 10 euro. I didn't see that. It's 10 euros, not 10 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I don't think the Speedmaster's going up in value, even though this is supposedly the 50-year anniversary of the blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, one would think that the value might go up. I haven't seen that.
So why has there been no big free-for-all about...
Super chat by New York Hunter. Craig Chip Ship has a restraining order from Oxley
State High.
State High, yeah.
I got to tell you...
That's actually possibly true.
What's that? There's no big celebration about the moon landing because it never happened.
Oh, come on now. Anybody who uses a little bit of their noggin and they realize it's not quite adding up.
Now,
You
guys,
don't believe the alfoil to get through that barrier? You don't believe that?
You mean Van Allen radiation belt?
$2
Exactly.
$2 superchat by the B tube. Cartier clock came from your imperial ancestors.
It came from
Do you still-
eBay. I got it from eBay. I used to have about 7 of the bastards.
€2.
But I mean,
€2 by John Reedy.
I'm listening.
That is all. $2 super chat by Booster. Craig's favorite song is Christine 16 by Kiss. I don't recall that one.
I don't either. He might be playing with words a little bit, taking an existing song and modifying it a little bit. I don't know if that's a real song.
Hey 19 by Steely Dan, but
19 is over the hill for this guy.
I'm not gonna. No, I was talking about the song.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
How come Archie never buys cool Rolexes like a Pepsi or a Hulk? I can't afford them, and the dealers won't sell me any.
Now, when it comes to a couple of super chats ago, and someone was wondering about getting into a GMT black.
Yes.
I wouldn't discount a pre-ceramic GMT black. I think those
Maybe
are still
why?
going.
$2 super chat. Doc 911 in Building 7. I'm ready for the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
$2 super chat by PG. Doc, look up what NVIDIA did on the moon landing.
I don't know who NVIDIA is.
They're a graphics card maker. They make chipsets for
X, $50. Hublot Green, 24,000. Hublot Blue, 24,000. Hublot Crystal in 79,000. And Hublot Tourbillon, I think you spelled Tourbillon, 179,000. Smiley face. Jesus.
Getting back to one of the other super chats there, no one officially has explained Building 7. So just using your basic logic there, since there wasn't a major fire, there wasn't any major explosion from any aircraft into Building 7, and suddenly the whole thing collapsed.
$3 super chat by Mr. 2. Your Sydney hotel was 100% beta soy, not Pontifly.
I agree, and the pubic hair in the communal bathroom proved that. I gotta tell you guys, we've got to put some effort into this guy X. Fuck me dead. The Hublot Green for 24,000. Give me your opinion.
The Richard Miles that he was showing.
Yes.
Well, you know, compared to Richard Mille, that's actually. But I mean, yeah, I like the green. I did like the green. I have to be honest. But is that almost like an upper? Is that really like a homage watch, or really?
What do you think? Tell me what you think. Don't hold back.
Well,
I think it's all. I think they're all watches that you would imagine if you were taking acid.
Would you buy this?
I don't take acid.
How about the crystal?
So no.
79,000. The crystal.
It's $2 super chat by PG. Alex Jones is here. The crystal. I mean, the thing is, if you love the watch, that's fine. But those are contrarian watches anyway. You get those watches because they stand out, and you don't want the same watch as everybody else.
I like the blue. Out of all those three, I like the blue. It's
like when you buy a Salvador Dali because it doesn't look like any other painting in your house.
I see. Do you like Salvador Dali?
I actually do.
Yeah.
I would have a Salvador Dali if I had that kind of money. But it's the same thing though. This kind of watch here, it looks completely different than you would expect a watch to look. And you know, if you're into that, that's great.
Captain Zed says they're called the Spirit of Big Bang. You can get one for about 15,000 pre-owned if it's not a tourbillon.
Who said that? Captain Zed said that.
Yeah.
So what's that mean?
€5 super chat. $5 super chat by John Reedy. Arch, what do you think of the Omega Schumacher Speedmaster? My first luxury watch. Love from Ireland.
I think they're too small. They're a bit on the small side. They're an automatic, aren't they?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, is it your okay? No, do you say?
I got to be honest with you. I don't think much of it. I would have got the fucking manual wind Speedmaster Man on the moon.
Okay, $2 super chat by Bud Dastard. Yellow and Steel GMT just got from AT, making a comeback.
Yellow and Steel.
Yeah, I'm wearing my 1675 two-tone right now. I think a two-tone GMT is a nice watch.
I actually want one. That's next is mine. If I had money, and I don't have fucking money because I'm buying fucking Air Kings. If I had money, I would buy a fucking two-tone GMT. That's what I would have bought. That was my preference. Okay.
Well, of course, this was a year.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you talking about not having money to tell you about all the super chats coming in.
Yes.
Yeah. A $20 super chat by RCO. Archie, in all seriousness, Air King is proof that Steel Sports Bubble is peaking. Seems to me solid gold is now undervalued. Isn't that where the smart money should be going now? 5 years from now, won't gold be king?
Well, I think it's definitely true that when it comes to the vintage pieces, your deals are going to be your two-tones and your solid golds.
Well, the crazy thing is you can buy a fucking solid gold Daytona less than a fucking ceramics in some places.
Exactly.
You know,
so even a modern watch you can get
I think gold is fantastic. You got to be careful, but it's condition with gold pieces. It's condition. It's so important, the condition, and you can't wear it every day. You've got to realize that. But
and that's why the two-tone is nice. I did yard work because I forgot. I did yard work in my 1675. No damage.
Yes. When he says he's doing yard work, Clive, he means he told the gardener, mow that fucking lawn! Mow that fuck! You missed a spot! When he says yard work, he's meaning he's telling the servants and the lawn staff what they've missed. Is that right, Doc?
I do some of it myself.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm going to slow down. To be honest, I'm kind of bored with Rolex, frankly.
Oh, now what do you think if you're bored with Rolex? What about those Hublots? Tell me what you thought of those Hublots, Clive. He paid $24,000 for the green one. The blue one was $24,000, and the crystal one was $79,000, and the tourbillon, which I showed you first off, was $179,000. X, did you fucking buy them, or are you dicking with us? Please, X. Please let us know. We're concerned that you may have actually bought them. Could you please let me know? Doc,
no.
We don't know whether he bought them or not. Did he say that or not?
I think he said, I don't know. He just was listing the prices. Now, Blazing Mark was actually talking to Barry Clooney about the block painting 50 fathoms. And he said, well, come on. What would you choose and why if you had to get one diver? And even Barry Clooney's like, well, shit, I'd get a fucking Submariner.
Barry Clooney's got a few Submariners, hasn't he?
Oh, he's got a few of everything. It's a great collection.
But with Barry Clooney, did he buy the 50 fathoms?
I think he said he did.
Fuck.
But you can get lost in Submariners if you choose to. You can get steel, you can get two-tone, you can get nipple dials,
you can get vintage, classic, or modern.
X $5.
No holes.
Oh. I have the tourbillon on layaway for 6 months. The other 3 I bought.
Can you get out, X? Can you get out? I'm worried for you.
This is the Hublot tourbillon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, compared to a Richard Mille, they're actually a bargain. But
okay, it depends if you like them. Look, I got to be honest with you. Hublot's never really been a brand for me. Mind you, I've never had that sort of money to spend. I'm buying Air Kings. I buy Air Kings.
But the tourbillon was, what was it again? 40,000?
179,000. That was the Ferrari one. You know the Ferrari one?
Oh my God.
And actually, Bear's the one that really turned me on to the Aquaterra.
For that kind of money, you could almost, for that kind of money, first of all, you can get a 4-digit Daytona.
For that sort of money, you can buy a real Ferrari.
Yes, you can.
You can buy a 430, wouldn't you? For that sort of money, you could buy a 430 Scuderia, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I look at Hublot every once in a while, just the listings around me. But and if there's one, if there's one,
100,000.
179, Doc. 200,000, Doc.
Why?
Because it's a tourbillon. It's a
okay,
tourbillon.
guys. If you love Archie's Air King Type 1, if you hate it, Type 2.
What I was going to say about that is that, I got my 1675. It's 1969.
Okay,
it has a
$5
nipple dial. I knew I couldn't finish.
Sorry. Super chat, $5 stands on. Sorry. Okay, Starchy, the comments are going on between what's your favorite watch on dimensions of the watch. The 15300 at 39 millimeters or the 15400 or 15500 at 41 millimeters.
If I had a choice, they said, Archie, you can have one, you can keep it. I'd go 15300. I think that's the keeper in the range because it's the same size as the original Jumbo. I'd go 15300 with bluey gray dial. That's my pick of the pick.
Wisconsin Watch Guy 3. I'm torn. I don't hate it, and the design heritage makes it interesting. Problem is Archie and Clive Watch Wrangler don't know the design inspiration. Oh, are you talking about the supercar that Rolex was involved in making the instrumentation for? Is that the one we don't know the design inspiration for, Wisconsin Watch Guy?
Yes, that's where they've used those logos and that yellow, that color and the font and that there. Which there was a very good article in Time and, or was it Time and Tide? I think, wasn't it? Was it Time and Tide where the article was, Clive?
They have one.
That was the Bloodhound SSC supersonic car.
But you like that? You like it from Time and Tide because that's an Australian source, isn't it?
Yeah.
They do a good job. They do a good job. They do a good job.
Wisconsin Watch Guy, I talked about it when I had one. And to be honest, and considering, I don't know how long actually the Air King actually still has, because the Bloodhound project failed miserably. There have been rumors that Rolex is not pleased at the way that it ended.
But,
we are not amused. The lead partner in my firm is bald as a cue ball and wears a two-tone GMT gold and black. The watch epitomizes fuck off. I love that. I love that look.
Let me try one more time. So
you're hitting there. Oh, go ahead.
I got my 1675 and
yes.
It's a nipple dial. It's 1969. Cost me $5,000 from my jeweler.
Fuck. That's a bargain.
That's how undervalued they are.
How long ago was that?
Last year.
Wow.
Captain Zed also says the Milgauss does have the same case as the Air King. Tanzil, sorry, $5 super chat. Archie, it all went pear-shaped as your favorite fruit when you got the wrong box for your new Rolex. Did you become the pear king?
And we got another super chat there. Bud Bastard, yellow gold Daytona on rubber oyster. Is it worth it? No. No. Get it on a bracelet if you can. What do you think of the tourbillon? We're talking about the Ferrari tourbillon, 179,000. Get a fucking Ferrari. It's what I would buy.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
A Ferrari and a solid gold Daytona would be my way to go.
I'm going to assume anyone who spends 179,000 on a Hublot doesn't give a damn about money.
He's the guy who also did pay me $500 for a paid watch review. Sir,
right.
Sir, can we please start groveling? Can we have the panel here grovel to our good friend X?
Well, what I'm saying
By the way, he's on Instagram. X is on Instagram. X is on Instagram.
What I'm suggesting is if that's the watch for you, if that's the watch that makes you sing and money doesn't matter,
yeah,
then go for it. Fine, go for it.
Now, Bear Clooney is saying Oyster Flag strap is not rubber, Archie. Well, Bear Clooney, it's not like Archie has a lot of experience with rubbers. He's got 4 kids.
Yes. I got to tell you guys, I just that tourbillon, what do you think, guys? Would you go for it? Yes or no? I'd get a Ferrari and a Panda. A Ferrari and a yellow gold Daytona, please. And I'd get one of those big fuck-off necklaces in solid gold.
For that money, you could get your Ferrari and a 4-digit Daytona and still have money left over.
Normal guy, supercar guy, he even does Ferrari repairs on the cheap. Yeah, I think maybe he's so rich he just doesn't give a fuck. It's
Well,
beyond.
that's what I'm suggesting, because that's just crazy money to spend on a Hublot. If it must mean that it doesn't really matter. What other watches does he have that he's not telling us about?
Okay.
That's true.
Us mere mortals, 179,000 is like fuck me dead money.
Oh, that's American as well. It's real money. That's real money. Fuck. I'm not even worth 179,000. You know that? If I sold absolutely everything I have.
Monsignor Neo, $5 super chat. Hello, humanity. Taking a friend and her mother to dinner. Archie, things have taken a turn in my favor. I'll update you.
Now, just be a gentleman, good. Monsignor. Please be a gentleman. You don't want
to. And her mother. So, Booster, $2. Archie, hideous woman or beautiful lady boy?
It's easy. Beautiful lady boy.
See, I don't know. Aren't there any tangibles like the size of the lady boy's?
I got to be honest with you. You know, I could see how people could swing that way because a lot of women are just so hopeless. Okay, they are hopeless.
RCO, $5 super chat. If tomorrow Rolex made all watches at retail available at retail immediately, what would you sell and what would you keep? Obviously, the Air King goes immediately.
Don't forget that a ladyboy can deadlift more weight than an ugly woman.
There's some.
Don't get in a fight, is what I'm saying.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
So Archie, if Rolex made all watches available at retail immediately, what would you sell and what would you keep?
I would keep my 40 mil Explorer 2, my Daytona, my Bluesy, and I'd dump the rest.
In other words, you dump the stuff that was still in production, current models, and you keep the stuff that's been discontinued.
Yes. Yes.
Because it's all about resell.
Yes. What do you think?
I think it's also because, quite honestly,
I'd get rid of the Explorer.
Daytona. You like it more because, quite honestly, it's one of the nicer watches.
I'd get rid of the Explorer 1. I'd get rid of the Milgauss. I'd get rid of the Air King. Dump that baby fast. I'd trade it in for a Patek 5196.
Chip Wall. Archie, do you know Nigel from Asian Street Meat?
I know of him, but I've never met him. And Asian Street Meat is a little bit. I don't like their way. I don't like their genre. I like to be complimentary to all women. I don't really like their genre. Their genre is a little bit. You don't need to be nasty and rude. You just be polite. Be polite. Be polite. You don't need to be. You don't need to be awful.
The name even sounds pornographic.
Well, it kind of is actually. But I mean, look, I don't really like that way. I don't like to objectify women. Okay.
Why do you have to be extra mean and nasty?
Exactly.
Well, okay, but so it's all about resell. Love of the watch would play no part in it, right?
Look, but he kept it. It's all about we want what other people can't have. As soon as they can have it, it's no longer desirable.
But you kept the Daytona because, come on, the Daytona is one of the nicer Rolex you could get. Exactly. So there's some, I mean, it's retail, yes, that plays a part, but also, I mean, what's the nicer watches?
I agree.
So if I offered to trade you my 42 millimeter Explorer black dial for your 40 millimeter Polar, you would, in mine's complete set, you wouldn't do it because it's currently available, right?
I wouldn't do it because American customs are a bunch of cunts. And they would probably steal both of them and fucking bill me for the tax.
Fair enough.
Now, what if Clyde actually flew to Australia there
Australia.
to broker the deal? He actually flew in to make the trade. Would you trade if he flew in?
The sad thing is they're probably worth that. It's probably a fair swap.
Well, the reason I asked the question is because, they're obviously polar opposites. Ha ha. So I mean, one is white, one is black, and it's like, which one do you like?
One's 42, one's 40. One
I
is.
probably prefer if someone said to me, which one do you want? Pick one, Archie. I would actually go for the 42. The reason being, it's less popular than the 40. I don't like things that are popular. I like to go against the herd. And secondly, I like the new improvement to the clasp.
We don't like things that are popular either, Archie. That's why we're on the channel.
Exactly.
Do we have 10 people watching, by the way?
Yeah, it's going okay. It's going. It's a good show. It's going. This
Excellent.
is
No, Archie, has anyone super chatted for you to take a drink yet?
No, but I'm not thirsty.
What's that have to do with anything?
Good point.
I didn't think you were doing that anymore.
No, that's
given up, huh?
No, I haven't given up, actually. I haven't given up. I'm trying to get back on the saddle. I'm thinking about seeing a dietitian next week. My dad went to see a dietitian. Bursa, $2. BBW, should Archie do the Jack Dorsey diet? No, that's just that's a low-carb diet.
I thought he meant the Jack Dorsey diet,
Well,
where you just purge everybody.
No, RCO, throw on like at least another $3. $2, come on. That's Scotsman said I super chatted the whiskey.
I might be confused. Is Jack Dorsey the CEO for Twitter or whatever? Am I thinking of the right person?
I was thinking of Jimmy Dorsey.
Jimmy Dorsey's the musician?
The band leader, yes.
Jack Dorsey is the CEO for Twitter, I think. And they just purged a bunch of people, including Alex Jones.
Jack Dorsey is an intermittent fasting diet. He's the Twitter Square CEO. He's been trying a fasting diet during an interview on the Fitness Ben podcast. He only eats one meal a day.
RCO super chat another $3 saying, "Here you go. Have a drink, Arch."
Thank you. He has one meal a day.
I thought you were referring to the Jack Dorsey diet, where you just purge all your conservatives.
He only eats one meal a day.
Johnny Utah. Adrian with Bark and Jack has a Kermit of Batman. Federico has a Hulk. AC3 has an Air King.
And a World Time.
James French, $5 super chat. Enjoy you and your content, Archie. All the best, Jim from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Thank you
Jim,
so much.
Hey, Jim, say hi to Dudley for me. And also tell Dudley thanks.
I got to tell you guys, I can have that whiskey too because I'm allowed to have alcohol on the weekend, guys.
That's true. I don't know about binge drinking, but it's not going to do significant damage if you behave yourself Monday through Friday.
Does that also apply for pizza?
It's pushing the envelope.
Okay.
Super chat for Archie to super chat for Archie to eat a pizza. How much do you need for a pizza?
I can't because I would never get back on the wagon. I honestly,
Would you consider a pizza with no cheese?
no,
Archie?
it's not a pizza.
Why not? Do it. Just pretend you're in Sicily. That's the way they do it there. That's the authentic way.
But it's gourmet. I only eat gourmet.
They come to your table and they ask, "Would you like a little cheese on that pizza?" That's how they do it.
Let's see. Gin. Hello, Gin.
$2, Woody, New Yorker. AC, please rate your Rolex watches from 1 to 8. Hello, hey, Bing.
Well, that's easy to do. Number one, I'd say would be the two-tone Daytona. Number 2 would be the two-tone Bluesy. Number 3 would be the Explorer 2 40 mil. Number four would be the Milgauss. Number 5 would be the Explorer 1. Number 6 would be the Air King. Number 7 would be the Ladies two-tone Datejust, and number 8 would be the Ladies Steel Oyster Perpetual Date.
RCO, how much for you to order a salad?
I'm actually going to go and have a salad today. I will.
Well, and why not just wait for it to get super chatted since someone's asking?
You mean I didn't like those apples, but those apples were awful. Did you see my video?
You're not supposed to eat plastic apples.
$2 pizza with no cheese, you monster. Thank you.
See, there you go. Somebody's super chatting pizza with no cheese. Look at that.
How about a cauliflower pizza?
You know, this shirt has actually got me a lot of good attention from the ladies. You know that? I walk around with this shirt on than any other piece of clothing I've worn.
Are you wearing pants when that happens?
Yes, I am. I can see the pants there too.
Well, it probably speaks to the.
How much does Super Chat for you to eat a salad on the air?
I got to get the ingredients. Okay? I don't eat salads, okay? That could be why the bulge is not moving, okay?
I think salad is sort of a beginner route. I mean, when you get a little bit more into it, like me, when I eat a burger, I never have lettuce on it. I have sprouts on it, clover, garlic sprouts, all kinds of sprouts on it.
Yes, it's been very hard lately. $2 from Mr. 2, $3. Where are all those lounge pancakes on the diet? Yeah, Betsy the pancake maker.
Think about it. Were those lounge pancakes really that good? The answer's got to be no.
They're okay, Doc, but they were
exactly.
They're okay.
They're okay, and they're good for the moment because you're there.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
$2 pizza with no cheese equals a post-op lady boy is equal to the post-op pizza boy of pizza.
Lady boy of pizza. Yes. I got to tell you, Doc, did you really hate the Ferrari watch? Please give me your honest opinion. 179,000. Would you buy it or no?
$2 Super Chat RCO. Only a psycho orders sprouts on a pizza.
Yeah, and they have.
I didn't say sprouts on the pizza.
They also have that those fake soy burger meat patties. Ugh.
They're organic, vegetarian patties, and they're delicious.
They're cooked in oil.
No oil. It's in the Costco frozen section. I'm not kidding. It's in the Costco frozen section. It's very convenient. I pick up a package, and they're inexpensive.
Those pancakes are horrible, and the syrup is corn syrup. Really?
Yeah, the syrup is high fructose. It tricks your body into thinking you're starving, so you eat even more than you normally would.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. That's bad. That's the badness of fructose.
Clive, that guy on the Ferrari tourbillon, should he pull out or stay?
Can he pull out? If he can, he should.
I can't answer that. I can't answer that, frankly. If he loves the watch.
I didn't
What
mind the
is his
blue
year-
Kubler at 24,000. I didn't mind the blue one.
Actually, you have to ask a personal question of him. You have to find out if his yearly salary is over $1 million. And if it is, then he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I see. Sir, he can do whatever the fuck he wants, sir.
Exactly. But otherwise, he needs to get out of that deal. He needs to come back to the real world.
So he needs to earn $1 million, you would say.
Now,
He's
Hotzi
getting
is
$1 million
saying,
a year.
Hotzi is now on. She's saying, you should always pull out.
Exactly. Just a general, if you have to ask.
Mark Michael,
If you have to ask.
$3 super chat. Is the Rolex Yachtmaster two-tone a good buy new?
No, that's the only sports watch that is actually in stock and at some ADs. It's like the Air King. It's like the Air King. It's the equivalent of the Air King. Okay. Okay, there you go. I'm being honest now.
I think it's less than an Air King. I think it's less than an Air King. I think those things drop as soon as you walk out of the store with it. I think the price drops like a rock as soon as you walk out of the store with it. You kidding me? The two-tone? Nah, that's definitely one to get on the gray.
Yes, but it's not a bad watch. It's not a bad watch. It's not a bad watch.
It's a two-tone, and two-tones are undervalued, significantly undervalued, way more undervalued than an Air King, I think. But that's also where your real meal deal is. I think is the two-tone Rolex. Any two-tone Rolex.
I can buy a still 2-month-old Yachtmaster for $9,500.
Cool.
I'm very happy with my 1675 from last year. What can I say? And I don't have a Pepsi. No, I don't. I don't have a Coke. No, I don't. I have a two-tone instead, 1675. I'm happy with it.
$5 super chat by Alumni Quad. Megalo. Can I get a shout out to Franco Cazzo? Love you, Brisbane.
Very cool. Franco Cosso furniture. That's the Franco Cosso furniture.
I was about to ask, is that somebody popular over there?
No, he's this Italian guy who sells this horrible WOG furniture. Really horrible, very fucking expensive. And all the well-off Italians think they're so cool and they think their shit doesn't stink. They buy it, but it's fucking foul. Does that make sense? Really over the top. It's very much very ornate type of Italian furniture. Really ornate. Elizabethan.
A lot of people do that in the States.
But
too.
it's fake. It's fake. It's not even antique ornate furniture. It's fake ornate antique furniture.
Why should fake antique be confined just to the watch world? They can do the same thing with furniture.
Exactly. It's very expensive, incredibly expensive.
It probably takes a lot of hand carving to make it look as fake as it is.
Exactly.
But there's a market, apparently.
Yes. It's guys, I want to thank you guys for coming on today. It was a really amazing, fast show. Monsignor Neo, $5. Ban the provincial gente. He likes STD.
Who?
There's a guy who's leaving comments there, but I've been keeping an eye. They're not
super chat, Yankee Doodle. Archie, when does one know when to seek professional help for their watch edition?
That's a good question. The answer is simple. It's when it starts to interfere with other parts of your life, meaning you're not making car payments, you're not making house payments, meaning you will blow all your money instead of paying food bills or utilities bills. So if you're managing to keep those parts in your life going, well, it's not a problem.
Now, David N's saying you missed a super chat from yesterday.
Okay.
Wow.
What's the question? If he gives me the question, we'll do it now. Come on, David N. Tell me the question. We'll do it now. We're waiting for you.
We'll do it live.
What if the wife left me? Should I stop? Well, it's goodbye. Good riddance.
Depends on how much she takes with her when she leaves.
Come on, David N. Oh, what do you like? Did you like the 5396G? That's the white gold 5396 you saw. That was a friend of mine. He came and visited me. He had a 5396 white gold with the grey dial with Breguet numerals. I got to be honest with you, that thing was fucking amazing. The most beautiful. I actually do like it in rose gold as well, but the white gold was fucking amazing. One of the most beautiful watches I've ever seen.
Cut by Mark P. My wife had just bought a new Rolex Datejust 31. After 2 weeks, it gains 20 seconds a day. The dealer said this happens and needs adjusting. I think this is horse shit and have demanded a refund.
I think this is horseshit and have demanded a refund. Look, David, Mark P, slow down, back the truck up. Basically, there is some adjustments. Sometimes with any of these mechanical devices, they're not quartz. 20 seconds a day. Look, basically, the thing is this. They can adjust it slightly, okay? That's fine. There's a little, they take the back off. There's a little lever they can adjust. Just get it adjusted. Any new watch, it takes a while for it to run in, and then it can sometimes be a little bit off. I don't think it's bad. It's not a bad watch. It's not a crock of shit. I think you're being a little bit difficult. To be completely frank with you, you're being a fucking cunt, okay? Mark, you're being a fucking cunt. Even though you sent me £10, which is greatly appreciated, you're being an ungrateful cunt, and you know nothing about these things. There needs a slight adjustment. Get it slightly adjusted. That's okay. He's not charging you to adjust the fucking thing. He's just saying, hey, we'll adjust it. It'll be okay. Well, just be fucking polite about it. You demand a refund? You're a fucking cunt to demand a refund.
Mark, if there's anyone that knows that can give you advice on being an ungrateful cunt, it's ArchieLuxury.
On my Speedmaster, it was off by 50 seconds.
Yep. They're not known for being notoriously on point anyway. $7 super chat, Richard Greenberg. What watch do you each regret selling?
Well, in my case, the 1016 Explorer 1, I should never have sold that. My first watch. It's not even about the money. The money.
Well, I'm having a problem with my audio feed, obviously. I thought I heard you say it wasn't about the money.
That's the one watch I regret selling. Out of all the watches, I could reverse a deal. The problem is that watch led on to other watches, which led on to other watches, which then makes me the pontiff. But
you regret your 1016, don't you?
That's what I'm saying. The 1016 selling that watch was a mistake. Okay.
Okay.
What watch do you regret selling, Doc?
I've never sold one.
There you go. No regrets with Doc. And Clyde, what do you regret selling?
I had a Rolex date with a black dial at $15,000, and I love that watch, and I shouldn't have sold it. $5 by Yankee Doodle. Arch, are you secretly waiting for your dad to kick the bucket so you can inherit the Mercedes and the mansion?
I'm one of three. I won't get the mansion by myself. I'll get a share of the mansion. And my dad also, actually, I'll tell you what happened. I told this story very, very quickly. My dad was down to $1 million. He had his house paid off and the Mercedes and about 10,000. My auntie died and he inherited another $1 million.
There you go.
Yeah, but
Your
he
answer
was very good to her. He was very good to her. So, am I
Mark.
secretly waiting? You bet your fucking goddamn ass I'm waiting. I've already got things on order. I tell you what I got. I want to get a 5170. I want to get a two-tone GMT, and I want to get a 5196 and a 5111. I also want to get a ceramic Panda Daytona. Yeah, I got a few fucking things I want to get. Michael, $3. What new men's stainless steel Rolex can you buy in Brisbane? What new men's stainless steel Rolex can you buy in Brisbane? Maybe an Oyster Perpetual, maybe a Datejust, but without the blue dial. It's pretty fucked. It's fucked, Mark. You can't buy anything. You can't buy anything. I would be going to a pre-owned dealer. Okay? Simple as that.
You'll be happiest that way in the long run.
Is the Rolex root beer the best two-tone?
I love the root beer. Love the root beer. I reckon the best. This is all opinionated, but I think the bluesy I would prefer. I think that looks. If you don't already have a bluesy, the root beer. If you already have a bluesy, the root beer is a good second watch. But I would have to say I think the best two-tone Rolex would be the bluesy Submariner.
I'm going to vote bluesy first. I like the black second.
The reason I didn't say my Daytona is because that dial's not available anymore. So they don't do that dial. You can't get it in the two-tone. So that's why I didn't mention the Daytona, which actually is cooler than the bluesy, but that's the reason.
Bluesy first, black nipple second, and then as a Submariner, third Submariner is root beer.
But the root beer is fucking cool.
I mean, I'm a GMT.
I would love one. If someone gave me one, fuck, I'd lick their ass.
Which one are you talking now? You're talking pre-ceramic or ceramic?
Any.
$10 by RCO. I'm going to be in London next week for work. Read the Hodinkee article about UK dealers loading up on Rolex before Brexit. Chances that I find a steel stunner?
Everything is going over retail. It's going over retail. So chances are less than zero. They're packaging that. They've got Russians in London, okay? The Russians will buy every fucking thing they put on display, okay? You do not understand this. You have the nastiest people on planet Earth.
I thought you were blaming it on the Chinese.
Well, they're the second nastiest people on planet Earth, but the nastiest are the Russians by a long fucking shot. They're the nastiest.
Okay, $5 Yankee Doodle. Vacheron Patrimony small seconds in white gold for $11,000. Okay?
I'd still get a 5196. It's not much more. The Vacheron's going to be impossible to sell. No one fucking wants it. Okay? Don't. It's a fucking toxic brand.
Also, the Vacheron most of the time is trying to look like a Patek.
Exactly. And it's owned by Richemont. They're a bunch of cunts.
I mean, you might as well go for the real deal if you're going to.
5196 isn't going to be that much more. Why would you go so far and pull out?
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, Archie doesn't like to pull out.
No.
Another reference to just the tip. Yeah.
Just the tip. This has been a great day here on the channel. It's been amazing. We've had a fantastic rally of support. The Tourbillon Ferrari, Clive, give me your opinion before we go.
Not for me.
Just be honest. Just be completely honest with your opinion.
Not for me. Not for me.
Doc, what's your opinion on the Tourbillon Ferrari watch?
No way.
Okay, I'd rather get a 430 second hand and a solid gold Daytona.
$200 Canadian. Yeet.
Holy shit. shit.
What was that?
$200 by Milgard, 200 Canadian, yeet. And I say again unto you, verily, yeet.
I don't know what yeet means, but I know that's big money.
That's very good money.
I guess we better learn what yeet means.
Yes, yeet, yeet, yeet. Exactly. We'll yeet. We'll yeet. It's a viral dance.
Yeet. Yeah, moving your shoulders to slightly bent arms together with arms outstretched. So, Archie, I think you better yeet.
What do I need to do? What do I need to do?
Moving your shoulders and slightly bent legs together with arms outstretched.
Sorry, moving my shoulders.
And slightly bent arms together with slightly bent legs together with arms outstretched.
I've never heard of this.
We're yeeting. We'll take off. If we do any faster, we'll take off on the ground, I think. Wow.
Yeah, it's
my wife paid
Canadian. It's like, go for
oh,
it.
we got Mark P back. He's the guy I told him he's being a cunt. £5. Wow, my wife paid $6,000 for a new watch, then told that it has to go back to dealer and will take 4 weeks to be adjusted. Are we being ungrateful? Yes, you are. That's what it costs. Don't fucking dick with them. You want it to go back to Rolex to adjust. Otherwise, he can do it in the back room, and it's not going to be watertight and perfect. Just be nice, be polite, and follow the tech. Do you want it done properly, or do you want it fucked? Okay.
I never finished my story on the Speedmaster Super Chat.
Sorry, Speedmaster story.
It's $2 super chat by Yankee Doodle Yeet.
Yeet, 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 yeet. That's $2 worth of yeets.
Well, it's 202, really. So the Speedmaster, which I love,
Yes.
is off by 50 seconds. And I decided to take it to my watchsmith, but he wasn't there. So
Yes.
then I started wearing it.
Yes.
The more I wore it, the more accurate it became. And it was serviced 3 years ago. So I was worried something was wrong with it. I think it was I wasn't wearing it.
Yeah, actually, my paddock, the wheel locked. It jammed up in it. It wouldn't spin anymore, the rotor, right?
Yeah.
And after I wore it for a couple of days, it's never locked up again. It's perfect. Sometimes
Well, I started wearing the Speedmaster. Now it's down to like 5 seconds, which I can totally live with that.
the other thing is, too, if you want to gain or lose time at night, you can put it down on its face. You can put it upright, you can put it on its side. Each of those different positions can sometimes...
$2 super chat by some doggy. How much of a weight approximately for the SD43 at an AD?
How long's a piece of string? You just can't get it, okay? You've got to go and pay extra in the secondary market. That's what you need to do. You need to pay extra in the secondary market.
Which watch is this again?
Sea Dweller 43, the red Sea Dweller.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a great watch.
It is a great
it is,
watch.
but good luck in finding it.
This beg stream proves that we need to tax the 1% more.
Ooh.
$2 by Yankee Doodle. What sinister plans do you have for those 200 Canadian dollars?
I got to pay some bills.
Air King.
I could be buying a box with a pink interior, okay, but we'll talk about that later.
Buying it or just renting it?
Buying.
But actually, I think the best time I think to have any chance at the AD was between Christmas and Basil World.
You're not going to buy enough. The Chinese will buy. They will outbuy you, and just don't waste your time. Just go. If you really want the watch, go and pay the premium and get the watch. Okay, you could not possibly buy enough to get that watch. Is MLGRD Bill Gates? I think so. And I think X is Warren Buffett.
Now, didn't Goldberg get his 43 from an AD?
That was a while ago.
It was a while ago. He got in when the getting was good.
I think the market has worsened a lot.
Yeah, well, same way he got his Batman. When the
I got
price
mine
was-
back in March.
Mm.
from an AD.
Yeah, it's got my name on the card, bitch.
I guess that's the way it rolls.
Ooh,
No
NY
comment.
punter, $2 nationality of your best lay, Doc, Clyde, and AC. Oh, I don't like to. I don't
I don't know
like.
if that's relevant.
I don't like. It's always effort. Effort. It's not the beautiful ones. It's the ones who are nice. You know, the thing is, it's really effort is more important than nationality, race, or color, or religion, or any of that stuff. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. RCO $2. AC, sell everything and get a rainbow.
Oh, you know, that's kind of funny. My guy up here is getting a rainbow.
If I was to sell everything and buy something else, it'd be a 5170 or a 5070.
I thought you
Okay.
were Rolex.
Yeah, I am.
$5. We're falling behind, gentlemen. $5. Aunt G. Which watch to wear for your first meet and greet with a ladyboy? A vintage 5513 or a BLNR?
BLNR, any day.
Okay. Yankee Doodle, $5. What the hell did Austin Daniels, you misspelled Daniels, by the way, buy 2 effing hydronauts?
He likes them.
Is that because Batman was in the Lady Boys?
He likes them. I don't know why. I didn't ask him that. My phone cut out.
Captain Zed said Rolex is preferred by gays and ladyboys.
But see, that's interesting because Rolex is also preferred by everybody else.
All right. But yeah.
Okay, guys, we better wrap it up. Thank you so much. This has been a super show. I want to thank you guys for coming on, man. This has been a very good day. I won't disappoint.
$2.
Steve Camasso. Rolex, tweet, yeet. Thank you so much, Steve. Steve's a good guy. Guys, thank you for coming on here. I really do appreciate it. And we'll talk more watches next week. Thank you so much. I've just pressed the